What is that, guys and gals? Hot shot here with potato slop again. Just one more car, I promise.
Yeah.
It never comes to the end.
Yep.
By the way, I bought brown filters.
Say hi to YouTube.
Huh?
Say hi to YouTube.
Oh, no way.
Kitty cat. Oh, sorry.
Easiest way to get rid of your girlfriend.
Right. Sorry about didn't do really an update yesterday on what we were doing, but on another part, we did get part of the harness out on the Beamer, which came out to not really the greatest results because we end up cutting it because they have like what is it, multi locations of where all the like a 2-stage harness.
Yeah, relays and everything.
Like he had relays inside the fender by the door. We had no clue what they went to, and then a whole bunch of wires that went up and down everywhere. So this was the final result. Cutting it.
Yep. That's for sure.
Which was disappointing because this could have been a good couple $100 harness to sell. I mean, still can if you know how to wire.
Really take the time.
Right? If you know how to wire. But then we also started the gutting process of the door. The only thing that's still there is the lock actuator and the motor for the door.
Yeah, we're gonna get those plexiglass windows, but we need protection for now
Oh, yeah.
from the elements.
But yeah, he had like all these harnesses. Like I said, they went up and down everywhere, and then you got the relays back there for another computer. And man, for 85, man, German technology, they thought really ahead on this process.
Oh yeah, they did. They weren't prepared for us to tear it apart.
No, that's why on Mini Cooper, which I don't know if any of you knew, but B&W bought them out like after the first year after production of Mini. So like literally these two, the Mini and the Beamer, actually share the same brakes, like the same rotors, brake pads, sensors on the brakes. That's it. That's the only thing they really share pretty much is just the brakes. Well, the brake pads and the calipers, the rotors, and the sensors. That's it on the brake sensor.
Yeah, the only thing that's updated are the connectors. That's it.
Pretty much. But then over here,
Getting this old gasket off here.
we honed out the cylinders. Like, I still got to clean them up a little bit, but we hone them so they're pretty much all nice and neat. Just a little dirty, just got to clean them up with some towels.
Yeah.
But I mean, look at that. Amazing. But we had to go take it to get decked out now because we found a little flaw that possibly could have been caused by a blown head gasket.
We got one over here somewhere too. Where'd he go?
Oh, right there.
Okay, there he is.
Like, it looks hard to see that little nick. And then we got another one over here. But this is our major concern. Is this crack? Well, this line.
These two guys are our main culprits of a possible time jump.
Oh,
They
yeah.
wasn't going back in time, but it jumped forward and exploded. So.
And then we did the same process on this side. Clean cylinders.
Yeah.
Sorry for the mess. We were trying to clean them up at the
Getting that nasty dirt surface off so we can scrape off this old gasket.
But
getting there.
We cleaned up this on this side. We cleaned up the deck. Still got to scrub it, but we had to scrape off the old gaskets, so it's all smoothed out. Just sides the little culprit. So, and then you can definitely tell from how nice and clean and smooth it looks compared to when you look at the other side, like it's still rough in certain places because of the gaskets. So here, because when you press down, like what is it, like 100 and some foot-pounds of torque on a gasket, it leaves its mark for a while until you.
Plus all that heat.
Oh yeah. Even after you just put it there, you start it up for 5 seconds. It's gonna leave it like that, and you gotta restart it all over again, which really sucks. We went through that with my Cavalier, and that was a sucky process. But yeah, this is pretty much what we've been doing for like the past couple hours.
Yeah.
Was cleaning these up. We even had to go buy another home tool because the one I went out and bought did not last that long.
We had to rehone all the cylinders.
Oh yeah. And this was from Harbor Freight. Nothing's bad about Harbor Freight, just it all depends on the rocks. Pretty much. It's really
These guys got uneven.
Yeah, they were even, but did not last long. But with the new set that we got from AutoZone, did a whole lot better for $35 freaking dollars.
Getting that off of there, look at that.
Look at that gasket.
Try not to go any further, don't want to get any Coolidge passages.
Man, we got too many vehicles going on over here.
Yeah, it's sad, just 3 of them are mine.
Yep. And one of them is mine.
Guess what? There's going to be more.
Coming soon.
Well,
hopefully.
Yeah. You're in school, so yeah.
But yeah, this is somewhat of an update on what we did. It's just that harness took a lot of time yesterday, and I didn't get to the point of
What was going on?
Yeah, making another update on it. It just kind of killed the whole thing. And we didn't get done with that till like almost 9:30, 10-ish last night. And then we were just beat out. Our legs were killing us.
Plus, right now we don't have a lot of space for all the interior parts.
Oh, yeah.
Got to make some space.
Small garage.
Yeah.
For now, until we get another place better for this.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Definitely plan.
I mean, I try to get him to do it at my house. I even had like an extra storage place, but my car is in there taking up the space for the moment.
Yeah.
Still for sale, guys. The motor and training together. It's for sale.
Haven't cracked it open at all.
Nope, it's all still sealed and everything. So, just keep that in mind, guys. It's still for sale. Oh, and also a 400, turbo 400, hydro.
Yeah.
Turbo hydro?
Turbo hydromatic.
Yeah, turbo hydromatic transmission for sale. That's an auto. But, yeah, our next step after cleaning all this up is pretty much we're going to clean up the cylinders with the towel and W40. Well, blue towel, shop towels.
I'm going blue.
Well, we're going to blow it all out, wipe down the cylinders with shop towel and W40, put a trash bag big enough to fit over this, tie it so
Nothing gets in it.
so the cylinders, nothing gets in it till the day that we're ready to put gaskets and pistons and crank in, just like how
Yeah.
we have a list of gaskets and stuff and bolts that we have to get for this motor, all from Texas Speed.
Oh yeah, we're hoping that
Look at that total.
yeah, that's we're hoping that we become friends.
With Texas Speed, hopefully. But yeah, it's a list, and it's not that bad. It's reasonable, about $1,200 reasonable.
Yeah, that's affordable. It's
just a lot of it is the gaskets.
Yeah.
Well, not the pricing, but a lot of it is actually just gaskets. A couple expensive parts is one of them is actually a new crank because this old one is done for.
yeah, that thing is that's not even factory like nice. It's brown. It's gross.
I mean, look at
I'm
that.
sorry. Yeah. Didn't turn on the head and ran through.
And
Yeah.
plus, it would take a long time just to polish these out.
Yeah. It's
And we don't have a whole lot of time like that.
time on and. So, is it budget build?
Oh yeah, very budget built. So new GM crank. What was it? New GM crank. Did I even put it on there?
Oh.
GM. I think I put crankshaft.
We've been mainly doing seals and bolts and gaskets.
Yeah, there it is. GM crankshaft, $420.
Yep. Crack ahoy.
But yeah, $420 just for a GM crank from
Oh, yeah.
Texas Speed.
Woohoo.
Sure.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, then you got
Some punk shit.
engine lift plate, which is actually technically what we could put on to lift the motor in and out of, so we don't have to figure out other points.
Hardcore shit.
So that's $65 on top of just a lot of gaskets, pretty
shit.
much. You trying to touch his weenus? You got a weenus touching going on over
It's
here?
not trying, it's succeeding.
I'm gonna shake myself.
Whoa. Oh, calm down. You got a razor blade. But yeah, it's coming out nicely. This is budget build to turn into a little bit more of a money make because it's killing because of this. We have to go get it decked on 3 parts of the motor. You got this part, and then you got the other part.
Mm-hmm.
So bam, bam, and bam.
I think we should get started on
Oh yeah, we're. Hopefully, I'll have another update tonight. If not tomorrow.
It does actually look good, guys.
Yeah, I'm trying
Thank you.
Gotta get all this crap off of all here from the old gasket.
No, I see it, dude. No,
Oh yeah,
I see it.
we have
Like-
the old gaskets in there too. They're
Like if you
disgusting.
feel it right here, Jake, you can feel all the old gasket, but then you come over here, it's
No.
all smooth.
I feel it. 2 hours ago, this thing looks like complete ass. Right? It looks good right now.
For sure.
It looks sexy as hell. compared to
Coming
what it
from
was.
Patrick, because he got a Patrick cut. It's all nice and pink with Patrick's face. There's also a SpongeBob one, which is dirty inside from last night. But yeah, then we're gonna air all this out, bag it, seal it till the day that we're ready to put pistons and crank and rods in this thing.
Yes, sir.
I think at the process of getting it home, we should probably have like new cam bearings. Take like old cam bearings out and put new ones in. Because I mean, you can't really.
We have to.
I mean, I would. Because if we're playing on Texas Speed Cam, I mean, I would.
Yeah,
I mean, look at all
we
that.
have to.
That's wear. That's hella wear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have to, I believe.
We don't know how many miles we're on this motor, but technically the miles don't really matter. On the motor doesn't really matter. It is the crankshaft that matters because the crankshaft is your life source on this on motors. Period.
That timing here and chain look like poop.
Man, don't you have a picture of that?
I don't know. It'd be back in files on my phone. I don't know how to get to it. It'd take more time than we got.
Oh yeah. But yeah, this crank was done. The timing chain was done. The timing gear and the guides were all
We're trying to
done.
rebuild the whole bottom end, not what everybody does.
Oh yeah, the bottom end will pretty much be a stock deal
Yeah.
because we all know Texas Speed runs on some of their drag Camaros some stock bottom ends besides the pistons. The pistons and rod are not the stock. I mean, less that they are, but I'm pretty sure.
We're trying, if we have to bore on here, I will probably look into some forged pistons.
Oh yeah, and hello Texas Speed pistons.
Oh yeah.
Nice forged ones would be right here with Texas Speed's name on the piston.
Indian rods. Okay.
But hopefully we can run our stock pistons and stuff for now besides the crank. There will be a new crank from Texas Speed, hopefully soon.
Crank, cam.
Because
we still want that nasty.
Oh yeah, you gotta have that raw, nasty cam power from Texas Speed,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And then hopefully sometime add some bald eagles.
Oh yeah. You know there's gonna be some bald eagles in there.
But for now, it would probably be just a stock motor. Well, not really stock, but it would be
Stock bottom end. We'll probably get some
stock bottom end with
upgraded
parts.
valves and springs in the heads.
Oh yeah.
Turn that.
There's
Oh,
one.
jeez.
Clear.
And keep on the check.
Oh yeah. But I'm gonna get you guys off. We gotta.
Yeah, we gotta finish scraping off this crap.
Oh yeah, gotta finish all
I'm
this.
itching. I'm getting anxious.
Very much.
Gosh, all that. No, that's just when against things.